Hello everyone and welcome to Mr. Mo Dynasty. We're on episode 7 and this is going to be a wild and wacky one for you today. We're taking on Ball State, and this is a team from the MAC that is going to put up a lot of points. We're going to put up a lot of points. That's why I entitled it The First Team to 60 Wins? This is one of the crazier episodes that I've recorded so far this year, maybe the craziest of all. Let's get to the action.
Our 4-1 Ball State taking on 4-1 Springfield State. We got a great matchup here, 1 o'clock game. The roll for the quarter length was for an 8-minute quarter game. So this game will be on 8-minute quarters. As far as uniforms go, since we won the last game, we are going to be going with our home jerseys, but we're going to go with the alternate pants. Go with the yellow pants there, and we're going to go with the alternate one helmet. As far as Ball State, we're going to make sure that they are looking sharp. Let's see what their uniforms look like. Neat. They got some cool helmets and jerseys. Okay, all right. Well, we're going to have them go. I think we'll have them go with that. All right. So as far as Vegas goes, we are a 1-point favorite, even though we're 2 points first. Then we get the home field 3 points. So we are a 1-point favorite. But this is really pretty close to a pick-em game. They have a slightly better roster. But we are coming off a great game. Moving forward, we want to put it to these MAC teams. And let's start off with getting the kickoff. We're going to let that go into the end zone. And before we start this game, let's take a look at the Ball State lineup, as Tyler Olson comes on the field with 10 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. Let's do a quick dive into this Ball State lineup. How are they 4-1? And what's the key to beating them today? Well, first of all, it comes through their quarterback, the freshman, Caden Simonza. He is a true freshman, and he looks like a star in the making. He's a 77 already, with 83 speed, and he's got 3 physical traits, including Option King, Mobile Resistance, and Extender. So I definitely feel like he is going to be a main focus of our game today. And even if he were to come out and get hurt, they've got another 77 with even a little bit better speed with 3 options, physical traits as well. So definitely with that scrambler tag, you get the sense they might run some option and they might have him rolling out. At the halfback spot, it's a little weak there. A 70 running back, I feel like that's very doable. We can stop them there. So I'm really more focused on the quarterback on the option than I am that fullback. At the wide receiver, once again, not very good other than Keon Magwood. So if we can stop him, number 16, I don't really see these receivers giving us as much problems. At the tight end, they've got 2 74s, a junior and a sophomore. The line goes 72, 84. So they've got a very good left guard. And then a 71, an 83 right guard, and a pretty weak right tackle. So they're strong at the guards, but I would say fairly weak everywhere else. Their ends are 72, 68, so that's very doable. And their defensive tackles are very weak at 66, 65 if they run a 4-3. I'm guessing they're going to run a 3-4. You've got a 76 outside linebacker, Keontae Newsome, but then a 68 middle linebacker. So their linebacker core, 72, I feel like this team's going to be very easy to run up the middle, or when I say easy, that's going to be a focus. Definitely running the ball up the middle. They've got one good corner, their star corner, which is Miles Norwood, and then is their star player on defense. But after that, a 73 and a 70, they go to the nickel. And their free safety is a 74, and their strong safety is a 71 with D.D. Snyder. As far as their kicking game goes, a 59 kicker, so I have a feeling that we could certainly see some missed field goals by them. Tendency is accurate, but with the 59 rating, how accurate will he be? And then a 65 puncher. So This is a team that I think is probably over playing their team with a 4-1 record, but you know what? We're only a 1-point favorite. So let's see what we can do here in Springfield today. We do have 2 recruits here. We've got a 2-star offensive lineman and a 2-star tight end coming to see this game. Let's give them a good show. 1st and 10 from the 25. It's going to be a counter to start off the game. And the Ball State Cardinals do a good job there of stopping the run up the middle. That's going to make it 2nd down and 11. Five wide are the Storm. And that's going to be intercepted by number 26. And that's going to be a touchdown. Bad read there. That's Jordan Coleman on the pick 6. And that is not a great way to start off the game. Tyler Olson makes a poor read. He came into the game with 10 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. He's thrown for a lot of passing yards. And the Storm crowd looks stunned. Olson made the throw. He looked open, but number 26, Coleman, makes the correct read. Breaks on the ball. He's gone. That is not the start that we were looking for here in Springfield, as Ball State gets out to a quick 7-0 lead. As you can see from the fans, they're still not believing in the Springfield State team, even if we are 4-1. All right, let's try that again. We're going to take the touchback. And let's try this again. Now I'm noticing my playbook got changed. Okay, so we're just going to adjust with that. Our offensive coordinator came out with a new scheme for this game. So you may not see the same plays we've traditionally run. We'll have to make sure that gets fixed. 1st and 10. Need a block, Scotty. Scotty with a good block, and Olson's going to scamper to a 1st down and more. 16-yard gain there for our quarterback, Tyler Olson. It's going to be 1st and 10, single back here. Runs Spencer Strickland. He's got the outside, and he's got the speed. One man to beat. And he jukes him out for a 1st down and more. Down to the 44-yard line, already in Ball State territory. Ball State's probably wondering what some of these plays are. They haven't seen these plays before, because we really haven't either. Now, some plays are consistent from playbook to playbook, but still coming out more of a single back formation. Dive up the middle. That's Spencer Strickland for a gain of 3. And that makes it 2nd down and 7. We're going deep, and that's going to be knocked down. Probably fortunate that wasn't picked off by their star corner, Miles Norwood. That makes it 3rd down and 7. Olson showing the fearlessness. He wasn't scared after that last pick. 3rd down and 7. He's going to attack, and he's going to break the tackle. And it's a juke move. Foreman all the way down to the 8-yard line. Tyler Olson wasn't afraid to throw it towards Miles Norwood, and it pays off in a big way. Let's watch that replay. You can see it's pretty tight coverage, but the broken tackle there by Foreman, and then the beautiful juke to the inside, and then just got brought down at the 8-yard line. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Just over 6 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. 7-0 Ball State. Stormer threatening. It's an inside move on the jet sweep. Scooter thought he saw more room to the inside than the outside, so that's the kind of decision-making you want your players to make. He saw more room. He did get a 4-yard gain. Makes the 2nd and goal from the 4. Dive up the middle to Spencer Strickland, and that's going to be a touchdown. Spencer Strickland waves to the crowd and gives a bow. Those chrome gold helmets look so sweet with this combo. When I did the team builder, I did all the helmets in chrome. It just has a really cool look to it. By the way, I just saw the Madden preview for their franchise mode, and it looks like they've made a lot of improvements. I have to admit, if college football wasn't out, I would be very excited with the changes that I'm hearing that they're making. But it's going to be hard to pull me away from this game, just because of the gameplay. And the variety of teams. Just having 130-something teams. And building a dynasty where the delta between the bad teams and the good teams are so much greater than the delta between the worst team in the NFL is only a season or two or a good quarterback away from actually making it to the playoffs. Where here you really have to put in some work from season to season to get better. We're a one-star program. It's going to take us a while to build to some of these top-tier programs, especially with the scouting limitation that I put on myself. My friend and I sometimes call it the restrictor plate concept, like in racing, where you're restricting how good we can get right away. So, this game is not going to be one where I'm drafting 4-star or 5-star talent right away. We'll get there eventually, though. But my first thought is, we got to get that. My first thought is we got to make a bowl game first, because we've already won 4 games. So I think we're pretty safe there. Now the next goal is to have a winning record and make a bowl game. Now, if that gets us up to a two-star program, they're going to go play action. And they had me all over the place there. 2nd down and 7, 3-yard gain there for the Cardinals. My goal, if we can get to a 2-star program, that means I can recruit 4-star athletes if they're in my top 3 at the start of the season. So it wouldn't be impossible if we could get up to a 2-star by the end of the season. Now, will we get to a 2-star? Depends on how many games we can win. We got to take one game at a time. I tried to force him back to the inside, which I did. Unfortunately, he picked up a lot of yards there. 1st down and 10. But I'm excited for what we're doing. We're definitely getting a lot of recruits. Yeah, several 2-stars. But we did get a couple 3-stars. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. They're going to pass. Ooh, they had a man deep. They had a deep on the right side there. I think they could have burned me for a touchdown. Fortunately, Simonza didn't see him. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Yeah, I like the progress that we're making. This is going to be play action. And they find a man down the field. That is number 5 for them. That is their number 3 receiver, their slot receiver, Justin Bowick. And that is a big gain for them. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Shotgun for the Cardinals. They're back to pass once again. He's going to look to run. Oh, I came down and did a good hit. I was double teaming 38 there because I had no one else to guard. But once I saw him scramble, I took a little risk. I went for the hit stick. Was fortunate to get it. I thought trying to cause a fumble there with the quarterback might be the good play. We're going to give them pressure off the left side here. 2nd and 9. And I'm going to guard with Solomon against the deep pass. And they're going to throw it across the middle to number 19. He's got a 1st down and more. That is their 4th receiver, the junior Nick Presley. And Simonza looks good early on, 5 of 6 for 76 yards. Cardinals are going to come out with a 2 tight end set here. And 1st and goal from the 7. Both teams' offense seem to be with a good rhythm. Good tackle there by our stud, Chase Freeman. That's going to make it 2nd down and goal. Three receiver set this time for the Cardinals. 2 to the weak side and 1 to the strong side. And that's the area I'm going to try to make sure 16 doesn't get it. Watch for the jet pass. Oh, they're going to fake it, and they're going to hand it off to number 38. That is their starting fullback, the redshirt junior Charlie Spiegel. And he is stopped short. That's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8. We're going to come out at a dime because I just don't see them running the ball. Now I'm going to take Terrell here and guard against the draw. 3rd and goal from the 8. They're going to pass. Can we stop him? We can. I get the tackle there, and it's 4th and goal from the 1, and they're going to bring out the field goal team. I don't believe them for a moment, so I'm going to bring out the goal line. Just make sure that they are not trying to fake this. Left hash, kick is up, and the kick is no good. We highlighted at the start of this game that their field goal kicker was not very good. That's Jackson Corville, and no disrespect, but his rating is shown here. This is a chip shot field goal, which we've missed, but when it's in college football, from those hash marks, that can be a tough angle for some kickers. So the Storm actually get a break there and hold. It's still tied at 7. 1st and 10, single back formation. That's going to be play action. And we're going to go deep. And it was knocked down by their star cornerback. That's number 24, Miles Norwood. Got pretty aggressive there. We're going to hit him with the midline triple option. Let's see how this play works out. Oh, wow. What penetration there by number 40 for their defense. That was their left end, Riley Tolsma, the redshirt senior. And he completely blew that play up. That's going to make this 3rd down and 12. And I was feeling good about that play too, but he completely blew that up. 3rd and 12. And that's going to be a pass across the middle to Foreman, and he is going to be stopped inches short. And we know Coach Mo, oh, look at that. Even Tyler Olson wants to go for it. We are going to go for it. We do not shy away from these 4th and inches, even though it's inside our own territory. Especially when teams come out and leave the middle open like that. Not understanding, we're just going to run the quarterback sneak and get it. If coaches are going to give us that, we're going to take it. And it's 1st and 10. The aggressiveness pays off for Coach Mo, at least for now. Olson is going to get to the edge, and he's got lots of daylight, lots of running room, and he's going to tire. He's going to step out finally at 39. You can see he's definitely winded. But a huge gain there for Tyler Olson. He doesn't have the best speed, but he had enough speed here watching on the replay. He's able to just get the edge on number 40 there. Riley Tolsma, who made a great play earlier, but Olson had the speed to get to the outside and then wisely steps out of bounds. Once again, that's one of the beautiful things about the wear and tear system. You don't want to take those hits now. You want to keep your quarterback healthy. 1st and 10. Springfield State comes out in the I formation. It looks like it's going to be a handoff stretch to the outside. Got some blockers, and he gets a 1st down and more. Strickland using his blocker to perfection there. Instead of outrunning the blocking, he let the play develop. So once he gets to the outside, we definitely have speed to the outside more than they do, and I think we definitely want to be taking advantage of that. They're also weak up the middle with their linebacker core, but we also are seeing, we have I think, more team speed than they do. 1st and 10, once again out of the I formation. And it's play action. And we're going to go to the fullback. That is Jackson Gregory, who goes down after a gain of 7. We've seen in recent games his ability to catch the ball. And we're going to stick in that I formation. This is not a formation that Ball State probably accounted for. So we're going to keep it going and see how it works. 2nd and 3. It's going to be a handoff to the outside, and it's going to be Keontae Johnson. Sorry, Keontae Tyson with the score. Sometimes call him Johnson. Keontae Tyson with the score. And with 45 seconds left to go in the 1st quarter, the Storm are going to go up 14-7. Of course, that's assuming we make the extra point. And the extra point is good. That was an 8-play, 79-yard drive. It took over 2.5 minutes. And after the early interception by Tyler Olson, the Storm's offense has looked pretty good after that. And wisely taking the touchback there as Deontay Tyson was coming down to make the tackle, which would have been impressive after getting the touchdown run. All right, let's see how the Cardinals respond. 1st and 10. They come out with 3 receivers, and it's going to be a handoff. And that's going to be stopped. Charlie Spiegel only gets 2 yards. That's going to make it 2nd down and 8. Cardinals come with several receivers to the right side and double tight ends, it appears. They're going to run the ball. Spiegel gets more yards that time, 5 more, but it still makes it 3rd down and 3. Big early play here. Start the end of the first quarter, and they're going to do the draw. And Spiegel's got running room and more. I got blocked out of the play. Good job there by the Ball State Cardinals running what appeared to be a draw. And that's going to give them another 1st down, as they probably have 1 or 2 more plays left in this first quarter. This will be a handoff once again to Spiegel. He's going to get a gain of 2. Good tackle there by the Storm defense. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. I think. Yes. So at the end of the first quarter, other than the interception, the Storm's offense has looked superb. And they currently are doubling up the Cardinals 14-7. As you can see, the Cardinals are doing a better job of passing, and we're doing a better job of rushing. Definitely under the legs of our quarterback, Tyler Olson, who had that big run to get our offense going. 2nd down and 8. Spiegel, once again, the only back in the backfield. They're going to run quick screen to their number 2 receiver. That's Ty Robinson, the redshirt junior. And they get a 1st down. We're going to give them the double mug. We're going to hit that A gap and hit it hard. Their poor line. Let's see if we can get some penetration. There we go. I think we're going to continue to work this 3-3 double mug. Keep putting that penetration against that offensive line. I think that's where we can really take advantage. I'm going to take pace here and guard this. They're going to run it up the middle once again, but it's going to be 3rd and 9. And now I think we're going to play the pass. We are going to give them the edge blitz 1, which means man coverage. And I'm going to take Bowie and try to get a sack. And I can't get around my guy. And they have a 1st down and way more. That is to Nick Presley, their number 4 receiver. And they seem to have found a way to exploit us on the man-to-man coverage. I'm going to keep Bowie on this play. 1st and 10. They are in the red zone. It's a 4-yard gain for Spiegel. I'm glad they're getting out of that because I want to get back to our 3-3-5. And once again, I want to bring the blitz. 2nd down and 6. Hand it off on the draw. That's their backup running back, the redshirt freshman, TJ Horton. He did a little hesitation move there. 3rd down and 4. We're going to bring more blitzing. I'm going to take blue and watch for the run to the outside here. 3rd and 4. And it's going to be caught for a touchdown. That was to their slot receiver, Justin Bowick. And he dances in the end zone. Or was that a crossing pattern? I wasn't watching. Fans were. We are soon to be tied 14-14, assuming that Mr. Corville makes the extra point. Jackson missed the previous field goal, but he's not on the left hash this time. He's in the middle, and it's good. That's a nice 11-play, 76-yard drive for the Ball State Cardinals as they come back to tie this game at 14. Just over 6.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Buford's going to take this ball out. Oh, he had one man to beat there. That could have been a 6-point play. Nevertheless, he is tackled. We're going to go to the option again. They stopped it that last time, but I feel like that was because they got penetration. We're going to go with the speed option. There's the pitch to Strickland. And he does a good job juking his man using the inside block area there. That's going to make it 2nd down and 1. We're going to go right back to the speed option. This side is the wide side of the field. We're going to keep it, and Olsen's going to chug for a 1st down. You'll notice on that play, they kept the pitch man. In that situation, I decided to keep it with Olsen. And that was a good decision. Notice they were taking the pitch man. Now we're going to hit him with play action. No, you know what? We're going to hit him with the screen pass. We haven't had a screen pass. Unusual for Coach Mo to not have a screen pass called so far. It is going to be to the weak side of the field. Let's see if this works. 1st and 10 for the Storm. Just gets rid of it. Got some blockers. And that's going to be a 1st down for Strickland. I'm sure that the Cardinals were aware that we like to run the screen. But we hadn't run it so far. So maybe we caught him off guard there. Olsen under center this time. 1st and 10. And that pass is complete. Beautiful lob pass there. Number 88 for this Storm team. Look at that. Just counted on the fact that the outside linebacker Jackson Weagold was not paying attention. Sometimes linebackers are just trying to keep up with their player. That's an excellent play there by the Storm. 1st and 10. That's a catch by Foreman. And a great move to get away from the first defender and pick up another 8 to 10 yards. That makes it 1st and 10 from the 16. Other than that first interception, Olsen looking really good here in this game. Tied at 14, 1st and 10. It's going to be a draw. That's Strickland powering his way for 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Just over 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first half. Tied at 14. It's going to be another run play to Strickland. He's going to keep it. Going behind the guard. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Storm come out in the I formation as we approach under 4 minutes to go in the first half. It's going to be a handoff to Jackson Gregory, and he powers forward for a gain of 2. And it's going to be 1st and goal from the gain of 3. 1st and goal from the 4. Storm on the left hash here. Going to run this to the wide side. Strickland's going to maybe take it to the outside or just run it right behind the tight end. Let's see what happens. 1st and goal from the 4. Strickland with a beautiful juke move there. That's his specialty. That quick jump cut that he makes. Oh, he poses for the Heisman. Touchdown, Strickland. He thinks his lineman. Really, as a halfback, that's what you want. You want one man to beat. Show him your best move, whether it's a stiff arm or a spin or a juke. Whatever, roll him over. In this case, 9-play, 3-minute and 4-second drive, going 80 yards. But Strickland knows his go-to move is that juke. So with 3:29 to go, we are in a pretty high-scoring game here. 21-14. He's going to bring it out. Oh, we missed the big hit. But 23 still pays the price. That is Luke's the 3rd. And we start out 3:27 to go, 1st and 10. Cardinals at the 17-yard line. I'm going to cheat for the run, and it was a run. They took advantage. A big gain there. That's going to be 1st and 10. We didn't do a good job there. They had a lane, and they took advantage of it. 1st and 10 from the 31. Take control of Quincy Blue here. And watch for the outside run. They get us on the slant. That is not good. And just like that, they're going to respond. That is to Keon Magwood, their redshirt junior, their number 1 receiver. And it gets us on the slant. And I'm thinking we're learning a similar lesson that we learned earlier in the season, which is sometimes teams with good speed can beat us on those slant routes. And we may have to run more zone today. Because that's a quick strike, 2-play drive, only lasting 27 seconds. And just like that, this game is tied once again. And remember, Ball State gets the ball to start the second half. Buford's going to let this go into the end zone so we can start that drive at the 25-yard line. We're going to start with the option. We're going to hand it off, and that's Strickland. Gets upended. What a tackle there. Wow, that's a good tackle. That was Strickland's 10th carry for 65 yards. And that looked painful. 2nd down and 8. On the pistol formation. 2:30 to go in the first half. Just gets rid of it. Held on to it a bit too long, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 8. Good job by the Cardinal defender to come in there. That is number 94. Lenny Flowers, the redshirt sophomore. Great play there by the sophomore. 3rd and 8. The Storm in danger of giving the ball out on a 3-and-out. We had the comeback route. I don't know what happened there. He was open. Unfortunately, that ball is going to drop to the ground. Let's watch the replay. Oh, just not. I mean, he was open. He missed him. So, for the first time, we are going to punt today. Not the best punt. It's solid. Taken at the 38-yard line and a fair catch. I'm not sure I would have fair caught that, but we'll take that. It's a fair catch. And now the Cardinals have an opportunity to take the lead before half. And once again, they get the ball to start the second half. So we're going to come out more zone right now. Try to see if we can slow this offense down. Stay in our areas. Watch for the run. Let's play action. Quarterback wants to take it out. He is going to not break the tackle. 2nd down and 5. There's an advantage of running zone as your players looking at the quarterback. And we saw that play developing. Still a good gain of 5. But that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in a tied 21-21 game. We a pass. And that's going to be a 1st down, number 16, Keon Magwood. And we will see some up-tempo offense here by the Cardinals. 1st and 10. Simone's calling out the play. And I saw that coming across, but I couldn't leave my responsibility. That was Ty Robinson, the redshirt junior. Good play design there. Found a chance to get open, and now they're already in our area at the 37-yard line, maybe out of field goal range for their kicker. And the quarterback's going to take it out, and he's going to just avoid getting pummeled. Good run there by the quarterback. Simone's a 2nd down and 3. Empty set. And they are going to throw it. And that's going to be a touchdown. What a play by Ty Robinson. He had to come back to get the ball. It wasn't thrown in a perfect spot. But then having the body control to actually catch that ball and then stay in bounds and get the score. And these Storm fans are disappointed. At one point, we had a 21-14 lead, and now it's going to be 28-14. Excuse me, 20-21. 14 unanswered points. And remember, with Ball State getting the ball to start the second half, we need a response from the Storm, and we have 1:26 to do it. Now, we do have all 3 timeouts, but we cannot afford another 3 and out. We're going to let that go in the end zone. Number 1, to save time, and number 2, getting the ball to 25 is what we want to get. We're going to come out of that I formation and use that triple option. And it's fumbled. Fortunately, we fell on it, but they are definitely keen on that. It's going to be 2nd down and 14. And they are getting pressure up the middle, and in fact, they're going to call timeout. Right now, Ball State is getting more pressure on our offense. And there is a look of concern on Coach Moe's face. As it is now 3rd down and 19. It's a screen to the receiver. He's got space. He breaks out. He's got a 1st down and more. What a call by Coach Moe. But even more so, Javion Foreman makes Coach Moe look good because somehow he was able to get out of that. Let's watch the replay. This just looked like a whole lot of players, and yet Foreman was able to find a way to break out of that and get the 1st down. Wow. If the Storm come back to win this game, we're going to look back at that play as one of the reasons why. 1st and 10. That's going to be a pass to Foreman once again, and he's going to wisely get out of bounds. Javion Foreman, another big gain for him. Olsen to Foreman finding a good connection here in this second quarter. 1st and 10 with 49 seconds to go. Olsen changing one of the routes, it looks like. And that's going to be for Peaks. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 9-yard line. CJ Peaks. And once again, the Storm showing they're not afraid to attack Miles Norwood. CJ Peaks. Olsen made the adjustment for that route. Now that's tight coverage, but what really makes the play is CJ Peaks is able to break the tackle. Pick up that 23-yard gain. It's 1st and goal from the 9. And we need to see the Storm put this ball in the end zone. That ball's pitched out to Strickland. How he got it out, I don't know. But it's going to be a touchdown. Tyler Olsen somehow found a way to get rid of that ball. That was very risky. That could have been a fumble, a scoop and score. But somehow, Tyler Olsen manages to find Strickland on the triple option. Let's watch the replay for Spencer Strickland. How he got rid of that ball, I'll never know. I mean, that's back to the 16-yard line. That could have been a significant loss for the Storm. But Tyler Olsen found a way. And with 37 seconds left to go in the first half, the Storm have found a way to make this a 28-28 game. Going to be very important for the Storm to keep Ball State from not scoring here. We don't want them to get the back-to-back possessions. But that was a great answer by the Storm on offense. Will this player bring it out? No, he will not. So they'll take the ball at the 25-yard line. We'll see how aggressive the Cardinals are here. They're going to throw it, and that's going to go to number 2, and he's got a lot of running room and wisely gets out of bounds at the 43-yard line. I like it. The AI, once again, compared to Madden, just is next level. Like in Madden, I think this guy would have got tackled in bounds, and then they would have burned a timeout. Like he wisely got it. I mean, that's exactly how a player would play it. He didn't even wait to get tackled. He made sure, I'm going to get out of bounds. First down and 10, 32 seconds to go. And they're going to do a quick out route for a 3-yard gain. Second down and 7, 29 seconds to go. We definitely do not want to give them a cheap score here. And that's going to a tackle made, and they're going to call their second timeout. With 1 timeout remaining, they've got it at the 38-yard line. Now, we do have the advantage of knowing they don't have the best kicker. We're going to show double mug up front, but then we're going to back off the coverage. I'm worried about 88 there, so I'm going to cheat blue over. And we're going to get the sack. That's a big sack, and Ball State's forced to use their last time out. Big sack, and now we know we got to keep everything in front of us and don't let them use the sidelines. 18 seconds to go. And the quarterback's going to get rid of it wisely. It's going to be 3rd down and 16. Once again, I think I like what we did there. Force them to the middle. 3rd and 16. Ooh, was that a catch? They're going to bring out the field goal unit. Did he have 1 foot in bounds there? Okay, he did. All right, that's at the 31-yard line. However, that's going to be on the left hash once again, and it's even further out than it was last time, but maybe the better angle will help him. Going to watch the fake. Kick is up, and the kick is... Go figure. This time he actually makes the field goal. Wow. Ball State just sneaks inside there. He had the leg, and he just had the accuracy, barely. So with 6 seconds to go, Ball State's going to take a 3-point lead in the halftime, most likely. We're going to let this go into the end zone, we hope. Okay. 6 seconds to go. What do you run here? We don't want to take any chances. That being said, maybe we'll catch them sleeping. I mean, I'm looking for Williamson or McClellar. Don't do that. Don't do that. And that's going to be halftime. Olsen with a little bit of a risk there. And the halftime stats, the 1 interception, the pick 6 really is the turning point in this game. And the reason why Ball State's in the lead. But there's been a lot of other football since then. But definitely that was the biggest play of the game up to this point. It's a high-scoring affair. It's 31-28 Ball State. We're going to the second half. Hopefully make some adjustments. One of the adjustments we're going to make is definitely running more zone, less man. And we got to find a way to stop that penetration. They were getting more sacks and pressure in that second quarter on our team. So maybe get back to more running the ball to the outside. Keep them honest. 1st and 10 for Ball State, up by 3. We got a good game here so far. Oh, I missed my tackle. I wanted to force him back to the inside, and I did, but At that point, you still want to make the tackle. 2nd down and 5. Good pass. That was the number 2, Ty Robinson. He's had a really good game. And makes a 1st down for the Cardinals. They come out in the I formation. I'm going to cheat for the run here. Nope, play action. They fooled me, and they fooled me big time. And that is going to be a huge gain to number 19, Nick Presley. It's a beautiful looking play. I completely bought that. They're going to go 3 wide to the weak side. It's going to be a handoff. And that time I came up to make my appropriate tackle. 2nd down and 8. Cardinals are on the move. Let's see if we can get a stop. It's going to be a pass. And they're coming across the middle. That's another 1st down for number 2, Ty Robinson. We've called his name a lot today. They're just finding a good job of finding the holes in the zone on those crossers and in routes. 1st and 10. No shock to anybody watching this game. Ty Robinson with another catch. They are definitely abusing the zone, so we're going to switch it up. We're going to go back to man. And that's going to be a touchdown. Keon Magwood, their number 1 receiver, with the score. And where other teams have beat us with the run game, in this game, we're getting abused with the pass. Zone isn't working, man isn't working. And remember, I didn't call out to the press, but in internal memos, we called out their receiving corps wasn't very good, other than Keon Magwood. But right now, they are lighting us up through the air. And Buford's actually going to try to bring this out to make a spark happen. And he's going to take it back to the 23-yard line. We're going to try to get back to the outside run game. Right now, Ball State in control by 10. I formation for the Storm. They're going to run this to the outside. We got great seal blocks. Strickland showing the speed. He just outruns that man to the 20, the 10, the 5, and Strickland's going to score. I didn't think Strickland had the kind of speed to make that happen. That is a huge gainer. A touchdown for the Storm, and what an answer. Spencer Strickland. Running it to the outside. I mean, right here at the 30-yard line, I thought he was going to be had, but he just outruns number 19. The free safety, George Udo, takes a poor angle. And then number 33, the strong safety, D.D. Snyder, just didn't have the closing speed. And Strickland, in one play, reignites this crowd. And it's going to be 38-35. Now, 99% of that is good news. The only bad news is, did our defense get much of a break? And that is a problem that I'm willing to take. But we have to find a different defense to stop this passing game. He's going to take it out. And he's going to be manhandled at the 12-yard line. Number 5 realizing this is a big boys game. Now, how do we stop this passing attack? We need a different type of style of defense. We're going to bring a lot of pressure off that left side. Then I'm going to take Solomon and watch against the short pass. And they're going to run it. And that's a 1st down for number 38, Charlie Spiegel. They're doing a good job of basically calling the opposite of what I'm calling. When I run a run defense, they're doing pass, and vice versa. You need to do opposite reverse. Opposite George, for you Seinfeld fans. 1st and 10, under 6 to play here, and they're going to pass. And that's going to be a pass to number 88. But a great tackle there. That was thrown to their tight end, Tanner Koziel. Jaden Bowie makes the great tackle on that. That makes it 2nd down and 11. They're going to come out the pistol. And they're going to run it successfully. Spiegel's going to get a gain of 2. Not as successful as they probably would have liked, and I'm pretty happy with that. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. We need a stop. They've got 3 receivers over here, so I'm going to take Bowie. I'm going to watch against the pass over there. I've got my guy. They're looking to go deep, and it is knocked down. Double coverage there. Good safety help by Nico Solomon. Good job, free safety help. And finally, the Storm find a defensive game plan that at least slows this Ball State team down. Not a great punt, taken at the 37. And not a great blocking on our part. We might have had a seam up there to the left side. But we get the ball back. That is the key. Let's be 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We have trips to the left side. We're going to go strong side option. And it's going to be an option. And once again, to Strickland. And he's got a lot of room to run. And he does another juke move all the way down to the 33-yard line. When in doubt, go to Spencer Strickland. And let's not overlook the pitch that Tyler Olson made. He made it at the appropriate time. As we watch the replay. Maybe we'll watch the replay in the top left of the screen. Here we go, top left of the screen. Just gets rid of it. And Strickland does a good job of getting the 1st down. First and 10 from the 33-yard line. And there's another 1st down catch by Foreman. Javion Foreman finds the open spot in the defense. That is a 1st down. Notice Strickland has the hot bar. Hot icon. And Olsen's going to find his man across the middle. That is number 80 for the Storm. That is Scotty McClellar. It looked like Tyler Olson was thinking about going to run it, but then he threw across his body, found Scotty McClellar, and that is 2,000 yards passing. Notice Olson had the defense thinking he was going to scramble. Then he saw his man across the field in the middle. Good play there by Tyler Olson. That brings up 1st and goal from the 9. Storm come out in the pistol formation, just over 4 minutes to play. Strickland tried to take it to the outside, which is where the play was going, but maybe he should have taken it back inside. Good job there by the Cardinals to stretch that play out. 2nd and goal from the 10. Storm come out in an I formation. It's going to be play action. It's going to be a throw to the fullback, and Gregory's going to be knocked down at the 1-yard line. Gregory doesn't do juke moves. He doesn't do spin moves. He's going to just try to bowl you over. And it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1. We might try another quarterback sneak if they're going to leave the middle of it. No, they're not. So we're going to go power O. We're going to run it to the left side. Buford. 3rd and goal. Buford. And Buford's going to have a touchdown. And just like that, the Storm roar back into a lead. Buford rocks the baby. Good job by this Storm offense. Of course, led by Spencer Strickland. But Buford a lot of times comes in. If you play college football fantasy, you might want to take Buford because he is able to vulture a lot of touchdowns down in the red zone. That's okay. He and Spencer Strickland are good friends. Spencer doesn't mind. He just wants to win. Here's a kick into the end zone. He's going to bring it back. And that is going to be a return by number 23. And once again, it's going to be bad field position, trying to bring it back out. Excellent job by this Storm defense last time. And now they have Cardinals pinned at the 14. Can they make something happen once again on defense? And they're going to run it. I was watching my guy on the left side. That was some kind of run by Charlie Spiegel. First down. going to bring in Bowie for the blitz. And they did a good job of finding the side that we blitzed from, but our secondary did a good job knocking it down. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. We're going to show blitz again and then fall back into coverage. It's going to be a run. Spiegel for a gain of 3. And the Cardinals find themselves in a 3rd down and long. I'll take Ben Claiborne here. He doesn't get a lot of playing time. I'm going to take him and see if I can help out. And we're finally going to get a sack. That was a coverage sack. That's number 12 for our defense. That is the right end, the sophomore, Kobe Garland. Haven't called his name a ton this year. He is just a sophomore, but he had an open lane to the quarterback, but I'd really attribute that to the coverage. Simone's did have a lot of time to throw the ball. He just couldn't find anybody, and that's a credit to the coverage by our defense. And we're going to get another stop here in the 3rd quarter. Good halftime adjustments by Coach Mo. Buford's going to get, once again, no blocking. And it's going to be 1st and 10. The good news is this defense has definitely come to play more here in the 3rd quarter than they came in the 1st half. 1st and 10 for Storm. 2:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. That's going to be a pass to Scotty McClellar, and he holds on to the ball for an 8-yard gain. Good job, Scotty. His 2nd catch of the day. He's had more of a quiet game, but that was an important catch to give us a manageable 2nd down to I formation. This is going to be a run up the middle. And I love how Spencer Strickland doesn't give up. He had his back to where he was wanting to go, and he still managed to just bull head for another half yard to a yard. That's going to be 1st and 10 from the 43. Once again, they come out in the I formation. Olsen was going to try to get rid of it. He had his 2 receivers were covered, and he gets rid of it almost, but he does take the sack. It's going to be 2nd down now and 19. For those that have watched Storm football, you probably know what's coming next. It's going to be the screen. However, we're looking for the slip screen to Williamson. He does not get the blocking that he needed, and it's going to be 3rd down and 19. Try to give them a different wrinkle. But it's still going to be 3rd and long. .45 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And there's a 1st down. No, it's going to be 4th and 1. That ball was thrown with precision by Tyler Olsen. Great job getting his feet in bounds. That was Scooter Page. 4th and 1, and I think we all know what Coach Mo is going to do. He is not afraid to run the ball. At midfield, gutsy call, 4th and 1, single back. Strickland is not going to get it. He is stopped short. And for the first time, Coach Mo's aggressiveness does not pay off, and now Ball State has the ball already at midfield. Great job there by the Cardinal defense to stop the Storm. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at midfield for the Cardinals in the closing seconds here of, I left my lane. Good run there by Spiegel. Once again, I'm not sure that Madden makes that call or that cutback. Now, Spiegel is coming out of the game. They have used him a lot, 18 carries for 95 yards. Let's see what the injury is. Spiegel looks like his chest is hurting him. It's to be determined, so he's probably coming back in this game. He'll get to the end of the 3rd quarter here to rest up a little bit. Now, it did stop the clock with the injury. So it'll be first and 10 from the 38. Cardinals are driving. Good job on the read option there. Everybody stayed at their home. And that'll be the last play of the third quarter. I think, yes. Going into the fourth quarter, we have an exciting, high-scoring affair here. It's Ball State 38, and your Storm leading 42-38. Checking out the rankings there. We're actually going to stop the recording. And we're back into the action. It's second down and 9 for the Cardinals. We're going to bring up the 3-3-5 look. I'm sensing a run. Nope, it's going to be a pass. And it's going to be completed at number 19. That's Nick Presley. Good job there by the Cardinals getting another first down. First and 10. Now the shotgun, they're going to pass. And he's going to be sacked. Once again, I think that's a great coverage sack there. Sacked there by Joshua Townsend, the junior. A big sack there puts them in 2nd and 16. Once again, I want to give props to the coverage. That time, we did a good job of staying in our areas. It's going to be 2nd down and 16. And they're going to run the ball. Surprising call there. Wasn't even a draw. We're going to go to prevent defense on 3rd and 14. Just want to make sure they don't get anything deep on us. And they still get... How does 36 get that open? Ow! Ow! Simone's would just line us up. 25 of 29 for 400 yards passing. Just eating us up. First and goal from 6. And they get a touchdown. Touchdown! Keon Magwood rocks the baby, and just like that, Ball State takes the lead with exactly 7 minutes to play. It's going to be 45-42 Cardinals. So, for the first time in a long time, Coach Moe's aggressiveness actually comes back to haunt and doesn't get the 4th and 1. We're going to let this ball go into the end zone for the touchback. All right, 7 minutes to play. There's still a lot of game left. But right now, Ball State in the lead, 45-42. And there's a fumble on the option, and it's going to be picked up, and it's going to be a scoop and score. The triple option fails miserably. It's Keontae Newsome, the left outside linebacker, the senior, picks it up and scores. In this crowd, Keontae Newsome. Scoop and score. And within 20 seconds, the Storm have gone from 42-38 to now they are down by 10. And this crowd got quiet. You can hear a pin drop here. And Tyson's going to try to bring this out. And he's going to bring it to the 21-yard line. Now the Storm really have a lot of work to do, because they are down by 10 points. And they're going to go deep. And that is almost intercepted. Not sure that was the best decision by Tyler Olson. We don't need to panic yet. There's still lots of time. But it's going to be 2nd and 10. And Olson's going to decide to take it. Man-to-man coverage. He's just going to get down wisely. No reason to risk injury at this point. He's going to get everybody back to the line. And he's just going to get rid of this ball. 2nd down and 10. That play looked bad to begin with. Nobody was open. Wisely just got rid of it. 2nd down and 10. Oh, we needed to loft that ball. We needed a little bit of touch on that. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 10. This crowd is definitely anxious right now. And that ball is caught for a 1st down. That was Demetrius Williamson, who's had a somewhat quiet game. 1st and 10. Olson was going to try to scramble. He does get sacked for a loss of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 12 from the 44, under 6 minutes to go. Storm need a score in this, either a field goal or a touchdown. And it's going to be a screen pass. He's got a blocker. And Strickland does a nice juke cut to come back in and get the 1st down. In this case, he valued the 1st down more than he did the getting out of bounds. And we're going to hit him right back with another screen pass. Get a block? We cannot get a block. That's going to be 2nd down and 14. Second and 14. Out of the shotgun. And that's going to be thrown across the middle there to the tight end. 3rd down and 1. No need to panic. Still 4 minutes and 48 seconds to go, but we do need to convert on these 3rd and shorts. And it is going to be converted. Strickland's going to run this out of bounds to the 6-yard line. Good job, Spencer Strickland. We've got 1st and goal from the 6. That's going to be a stretch play to the outside, and Tyson has the angle, and it's a touchdown. So just like that, the Storm answer back. However, they need their defense to step up. This is a high-scoring affair. With that extra point, it is now 52-49, an 11-play drive taking over 2 minutes and stretching 78 yards. Now, can the Storm's defense step it up? That's what we need. This kick is going to go to the end zone, but I think he might bring it back. He is going to bring it back. Let's stop him. And that's me on the tackle. He gets back to the 17-yard line. Now, defense, we need you. And he had nowhere to go. We basically was a run blitz that time. That's Spiegel for 96 yards. I think they might see that. And they might try to go to the pass. Thinking the tight end right here. And they're going to pass it. Good play there to number 19, Nick Presley. We can give up a field goal, but we can't afford to give up a touchdown. It's going to be a pass. And we are going to sack him. We brought the pressure. Excellent job there by number 20. That was Jaden Bowie on the sack. Big sack there. Makes it 2nd and 21. Jaden Bowie, arguably our defensive player of the year. Probably Chase Freeman would have a good argument to make there. But it's under 4 minutes to go. We cannot let them have a first down here. It's too long of a distance to give up a first down. And that's going to be picked off. Who did we say? Jaden Bowie. On back-to-back plays, he gets a sack and then an interception. Next week, we are making him and Chase Freeman co-defensive captains. It's at the point of the season where it's going to be midway, and it is time. It is time to make them captains. In fact, we're going to do that at the end of the episode. We're going to make sure we don't forget, because I was going to do that a couple episodes ago, and I forgot. But it is now 1st and 10 with 3:37 to go. We're going to run a trap. We haven't run this play all season. Let's see if it works. Strickland is stopped. Let's put that play back in the depths of not calling it. And even though we had a horrible time with this play last time, we are going to go with the option. 3:13 to go. Olsen saw running room up the middle. He decided to get the 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. That is within our field goal range. And he's going to find his receiver. That is Williamson. Great pass there by Olsen. Good recognition. And that's going to take us under 3 minutes to go. Excellent throw there by Olsen, finding Williamson. Maybe it's thrown a little bit behind him, but he wanted to make sure it wasn't going to be intercepted. Now the field goal attempt is at least guaranteed. We may not make it, but it's at least guaranteed. Now Springfield State is going to run this clock down. Coach Mo likes his chances here. Out of the I formation. It's going to be hiked with 1 second. It's going to be run to the outside. Strickland with the juke move. Oh, no. I think we're going to have a hold. That's going to be on number 77, our left tackle. Tariq Williams on the hold. And remember when I said we had the field goal guaranteed? That's what happens when you say stuff like that. First and goal from the 17. 2:06 to play. It's going to be a screen pass. We get a block. And Strickland takes us down to the 8-yard line. And that's going to be right before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and goal from the 8. We're going to come out of the I formation goal line set. Okay, so basically we're going to do a pitch here to Buford, and that star player is the man to beat. Are we going to take it to the outside, or are we going to have to cut it back in? Here we go, 2nd and goal. It's going to be a pitch. Buford reading his blocks well, and Buford with the score. Buford didn't force it to the outside. We had some seal blocks going outside. If we watch the replay, and Buford actually saw the hole. This is good recognition of where the hole was. The hole was not to the outside. It was right back into the inside. And with 1:57 to go, now Ball State has their full complement of timeouts. And they're only down by 4. So a touchdown would beat us. And in a 56-52 game, the last team having the ball is probably going to win. That's my phone, so I'm going to stop the action at this point. Kicking the ball off, 56-52. All right, it comes down to, can the Storm get some stops? You look at the scoreboard, you might think, well, no. So the question might be, how fast will Ball State score? And will it be seriously the last team with the ball? Ball State has all 3 timeouts. They've got to go 75 yards. A field goal does them no good. 1st and 10, it's going to be play action. They're going to find number 16, who juked me out with a nice little spin move. That's Keon Magwood, their star receiver. The one I was worried about And I said nobody else was very good, and they have proven me wrong. Second down. Should be 1st and 10. Already at 41. Good tackle there by me. That was Jaden Bowie, the hero of this game for sure. A sack, an interception, and now a big tackle to make it 2nd down and 4. It's going to be a screen. And Bowie, once again, is a man among boys. It's going to be 3rd and 1, and now they have to worry a little bit about getting the 1st down. 3rd and 1. Oh, quarterback making an audible. Oh, I missed my tackle. And number 88 for them. That's the tight end, Tanner Koziel. And Ball State is driving. They're going to work the clock down. Interesting. Or they're not understanding the play. I think I'm going to actually switch to the strong side. They're trying to work the clock. This is very interesting. They're going to work it down to 104. They believe it's the last team to hold the ball wins. I'm going to watch for this screen pass here. The double block. I'm going to try to come up and stop that from happening. No, they actually were going to take the delay. I don't know. What is that? Is that a glitch? It seems like coach for Ball State couldn't make the appropriate call. So now it's going to be 1st and 15. And they just lost a lot of time. At first, I was like brilliant, thinking that it's going to be the last team with the ball. Now I'm just thinking that was a very poor decision. Now, this was originally going to be a blitz. I'm actually going to fake the blitz, come back out to coverage. I wanted to force him back to the inside. And they're going to call their timeout. They have 1 more remaining. From the 31-yard line. There's a quick pass. That gets them a 1st down. They're down to the 25. Once again, that is to Keon Magwood. I'm going to take Bowie and just guard against Magwood. And there's the catch. The clock is ticking. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. This could come down to who has the ball last. And the pass across the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown. Justin Bowick found an open middle of the field. And Ball State is going to take a 59-56 lead. The kick is up and the kick is good. So Springfield State now finds themselves down 59-56. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining. And all we need is a field goal to tie. Kick is up, and we're going to let this go in the end zone to save time. All right, we just need a field goal. We've got to go at least 50 yards, probably, in 29 seconds. Oh, we could not get rid of it. Maybe should have lobbed that just a little bit more. 2nd down and 10. 26 seconds left to go on the clock. Olsen calling out what he wants his players to do. And Olsen's going to run for it, and he's going to get out of bounds wisely at the 36-yard line, conserving the clock. Now at this point, we can use our timeouts. like Scooter Page. And we're going to run it again with Olsen. And he's going to get out of bounds. He's going to fumble, but he was out of bounds already. And that's going to leave us with 14 seconds. And we're near midfield. Second down and 1. We're going to go deep, and it's going to be knocked down. 9 seconds to go. It's going to be third down and 1. We went for the big shot. We still have all of our timeouts left, so there's no reason why we can't. It's going to land deep. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, and scored! It's unbelievable! What a play! I don't believe it. I just saw Javion Foreman on the fly pattern. If you're Ball State, how do you let this happen? Javion Foreman. Olsen, he just about overthrew him, but Foreman makes the leaping catch, finds the end zone, and it may not be the last team that gets the ball because we're going to have to kick off.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is up, and it's good. It's 63-59. We're going to kick this ball deep into the end zone, and we're going to let them have a Hail Mary. Now, Hail Marys can work, but I'm going to take Kyson. If he wants to bring this out, it's going to be the last play of the game. And he's going to get tackled, and the game is over. Springfield State comes back to win 63-59. Both teams put up 21 points in the fourth quarter. And Olsen getting congratulations from his teammates. Strickland gets player of the game, 18 rushes for 198 yards and 4 touchdowns. We all knew Spencer Strickland was a beast. Unbelievable game. Words can't describe the back and forth nature of college football. And you don't see 63-59 games in Madden or the NFL. You just don't. Defenses are much better. This was an 8-minute quarter game. This wasn't like a 10-minute quarter game. This was just an all-out assault on the defenses. Let's take a look at the stats. Look at that scoreboard. Over 600 yards of offense from both teams. Our yards per rush was 8.1. Both teams had double digits as far as yards per pass. Ball State had 526 yards passing. We had 352 yards passing. Unbelievable. On the turnovers, we actually gave 1 fumble on the option, and we had 1 interception. It was a relatively penalty-free game, only 2 penalties. Time possessions, we dominated once again. Let's go to the player stats. Olsen, 22 of 33 for 352 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Rushing, Strickland, 18 rushes for 198 yards and 4 touchdowns. Olsen, however, also had 15 rushes for 84 yards. He did have the 3 fumbles. Buford, 2 rushes for 9 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Vulture. Keontae Tyson came in with 2 rushes for 17 yards. Not as many rushes for him as normal, but he did get 2 touchdowns as well. We just didn't rush the ball as many times with Tyson as we have in the past. Let's look at the receiving. Foreman, what a game, including the game-winning touchdown. Javion Foreman, 7 catches for 177 yards and 1 touchdown. He also had 108 yards after the catch. That's what is most impressive. Williamson also had 3 catches for 40 yards. Strickland, 3 catches for 33 yards. McLawler, 2 for 19. And Maverick Bentley, the freshman tight end, 2 for 31. Don't forget Jackson Gregory's job as a fullback, catching the ball in the backfield. And CJ Peaks with 1 catch for 23 yards. And Scooter Page, 1 catch for 17 yards. Let's go to defense. Let's organize this by tackles. Chase Freeman, 12 tackles. Excellent job. And also led us with 2 tackles for loss. What about the game that Jaden Bowie had? 2 tackles for loss. He had 9 tackles as a cornerback. And then, of course, the interception. He just played really big this game. As far as sacks go, we had 4 people with a sack. Garland had a sack, Cole had a sack, Townsend had a sack, and Bowie once again had a sack. Wow, I am just amazed at how much fun College Football 25 is. Even if we'd have lost that game, that was a blast. I hope you enjoyed watching it as well, because that was very entertaining for me to play. Now, before we move on to the next week, I want to go to the team, and I want to go to view roster, and I want to give my captain's badges out. First, we are going to give a captain's badge to Chase Freeman. Will they let us do it? Where do we do that? What screen do we do that in? I think that's under more. Yes, we are going to set Chase Freeman as the captain. He gets the captain's badge. I don't know where it's at, but he does get it. Then we are going to go to Jaden Bowie. He also is getting a captain's badge. Then on offense, I think without a doubt, we are going to give a captain's badge to Tyler Olson. He is definitely deserving of the captain's badge. And then I think, while definitely Javion Foreman deserved a captain's badge for the previous game, we know the bread and butter is Spencer Strickland. So we're going to give him the captain's badge as well. So that gives us 2 captains on offense and 2 captains on defense. Not to mention, that improves Springfield State to 5-1 on the season. Their only loss to Big Ten school, Illinois. Let's go ahead and advance the week. Did that get those 2 recruits to sign? I mean, if they don't sign, I don't know what they're looking for. I mean, they're on offense. We put up 63 points. If they were defenders, they might be like, ooh, yes, we do get Hugh Thompson, the tight end, to sign. However, we did not get Andy Thompson to sign. Interesting. All right, we do have some players at risk for transfer. That's 4 of them. I don't like to see that. Keontae Thompson is thinking about transferring because of playing time. I understand his frustrations, but Spencer Strickland is not getting usurped. So if you want to go somewhere else, you can. But and then Kevin or Garland, whoever you are, you're a 64 right end. If you don't like our playing style, good luck finding a school that'll take you. Not to be me. Jaden Bowie, player of the week in Independence. So basically he was better than anybody from Notre Dame. Spencer Strickland was the better offensive player this week than anybody from Notre Dame. So next week we're going to be taking on Bowling Green. They are 2-4. We are 1 win away from bowl eligibility. Now, that game is a rivalry game because we took over Springfield State. We took the place of Kent State. So while we consider Illinois to be our in-state rival, Bowling Green is going to be our other rival that we will play in this series many, many times, as long as we can. Well, that is all I'm going to have for this week. Thank you. Wow, what a game.
Well, thanks again for watching this episode. If you haven't already, think about subscribing, smash that like button, and tell a friend. We got the Springfield State Storm on a roll. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.